Is Ozempic the miracle weight loss drug we've all been waiting for? Or is the carnivore diet a better, safer, and more sustainable path to fat loss? Today, we're comparing these two radically different approaches: a pharmaceutical solution that alters your brain chemistry versus a no-carb, all-meat diet that rewires your metabolism. Ozempic, also known as semaglutide, is a GLP-1 receptor agonist. Originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes, it skyrocketed in popularity for its off-label use in weight loss. Here's how it works. It mimics the GLP-1 hormone, which helps regulate blood sugar. It slows gastric emptying, meaning food stays in your stomach longer. And most importantly, it reduces appetite and cravings by signaling satiety to the brain. In clinical trials like the Step 1 study, participants on semaglutide lost an average of 14.9% of their body weight over 68 weeks, compared to only 2.4% for the placebo group. That's pretty impressive. But there's a long-term drawback which we'll reveal later.
Now, the carnivore diet is a zero-carb, animal-based approach. No plants, no processed food, just meat, eggs, fish, and maybe dairy. Fat loss happens through multiple pathways. The elimination of carbohydrates drastically reduces insulin levels. That unlocks stored body fat for fuel and promotes stable energy levels. The diet is naturally high in protein and fat, two of the most satiating macronutrients. There are no long-term randomized trials yet, but thousands of anecdotal success stories and observational data show dramatic fat loss, improved metabolic markers, and reduced cravings, often without calorie counting. Let's stack them up side by side. Ozempic. Average weight loss, 15% in 1 to 1.5 years. Appetite suppression, pharmacological. Cost, $900 to $1,300 per month without insurance. Side effects, nausea, vomiting, muscle loss, and possible rebound weight gain when stopping, which is the downside we alluded to earlier. Carnivore. Anecdotal weight loss, 15 to 30% in less than a year. Appetite suppression, natural, high satiety foods, plus low insulin. Cost, depends on meat source, but often cheaper than pharma. Side effects, adaptation phase, limited food variety, and social friction. Bonus, carnivore often leads to preservation or even gain in lean mass, while Ozempic can result in muscle loss without resistance training. One of the biggest criticisms of GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic is rebound weight gain. Studies show that once people stop the medication, appetite returns, and often with a vengeance. In contrast, the carnivore diet teaches your body to run on fat as fuel, stabilizing hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin. Once adapted, many report naturally eating fewer meals, improved body composition, and long-term adherence, without tracking or restriction. So which one is better? It depends on your goals. Want quick results without changing your lifestyle? Ozempic might help, but it's expensive, can cause muscle loss, and isn't a long-term fix unless you stay on it forever. Want fat loss plus metabolic healing, hormone regulation, and better body composition? Carnivore takes more effort, but it builds a sustainable foundation for lifelong health. And remember, you can't outrun a bad diet, even with a powerful drug.
Fat loss isn't just about numbers on a scale, it's about body composition, hunger control, and sustainability. So, are you Team Carnivore or Team Ozempic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more deep dives like this, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell, because we've got much more coming your way.